Hello, YouTube. Well, y'all watched the State of the Union last night. I'm gonna tell you, let me be honest with you. I couldn't do it. I did try to do it. I watched the pre-show for about an hour and a half before it began, and then I watched the after show for probably 2 or 3 hours. But I cannot sit up there and look at that dude from that stage. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Listen to Donald Trump talk for an hour and a half. I can't do it, especially now when they stop him every 13 seconds for him to clap for him, everything he says. He's saying basically the same stuff that he said last year. Hell, he wasn't even in office. Sitting up, I can't think of anything less interesting than listening to Donald Trump. When a person has lost all credibility, when you know that everything he says is a lie, and in this situation, everything he says is read off a teleprompter. That means other people got in the room, they wrote what he's supposed to say. And all they do is point, just say this, just stick to this, stick to this. And he just goes out and reads it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Maybe that's ignorant. I don't know. I did try to peep in there a couple of times. I just can't. I hate even when the commentators are commentating on what he said. When they play the clip of him actually talking, that's the time for me to go get a glass of water or something. I mean, that man is so disingenuous. He's so dishonest. I mean, we know what he is. We know he's a racist. We know that he is. Oh, there goes the dog. He don't like him either. We know that this man is trying to stop this investigation by this Mueller investigation, right? People, Jimmy, stop. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. Hurry. Hurry up. I got a sandwich. I got a good sandwich for you. Get your bum over here. Diddy go. Diddy go, Diddy. Come here. Weenie, weenie, weenie. Come here. Oh. Well, my neighbor is getting his carpets changed, so that means the people in the hallway all morning, so I got to watch the baby. Say hello. Hi. Hi, people. Hi. Hi. This is the State of the Union. The State of the Doggy Union. Stay here. All right, what was I talking about? We know this dude is trying to stop this investigation. If you are innocent, what would be the purpose of you going through all this? You come on into the presidency, and in the first week of your presidency, you fired the FBI, head of the FBI, that this man has been working an entire lifetime to get to be the head of the FBI. You asked and fired him, right? For what? It's so obvious. I mean, it's so blatant. It's so in your face that it's almost hard to believe. Then, now this other guy done left. He's the deputy director of the FBI. Who's left, Trump? Nobody's left. It's all about this cover-up for what this man has done with these Russians. When a person proves to you that they are a liar over and over and over again, when they prove to you that they are misogynistic over and over, and people just ignore it, all of those women who came forward to say that you're also a pervert on top of everything else, and people just move on like it ain't nothing because he gives us so much. It's every single fucking day. When I start this video, trust me, I'm starting at, what is it, about 9 o'clock? By noon, there'll be more breaking news on Donald Trump or what he's done now. Now he wants to try to release information to discredit the whole entire FBI. I mean, he's not even trying to hide this. He's a crook. Anyway, where did I start this topic? Okay, so he's going on and taking all the credit for everything that Barack Obama did in the presidency. He says, I inherited a mess. That's not true. That's a lie. 2008, that was a mess. That was a mess. That was something to be dug out of. But no, he's going to go in there and take credit for he done lowered the unemployment rate for African Americans, right? This is something that Trump does. That's something that Trump was really interested in. Takes credit for other people's work. Okay, raise your hands. How many people think that Donald Trump didn't cheat his way through school? What is the likelihood that Donald Trump didn't go to these Ivy League schools and cheat his way through? Of course, he has no morals. The most amazing thing for seeing that man up there telling this reading off the teleprompter, I am amazed that he could read it, because I'm convinced that he has dyslexia. I'm dyslexic. I know what dyslexic is, symptoms, all this lack of reading stuff he does. I'm convinced of that. So for me, that he can read a teleprompter for an hour and a half, it's pretty amazing. Now, I don't know if somebody in the audience will come forward and tell us they're using the great big letters. I mean, I don't know exactly, or if they're feeding it to him through his ear. But just that he can read is amazing to me, because he doesn't read anything. I mean, how are you going to be the president of something? You don't even take time to read the memos. Now he's trying to get this memo published because he thinks it's going to discredit the FBI. Has he read it? Not so far. It's only 4 pages. I would think that he would be able to get through that, and with comprehension. He don't give a damn. It is against the FBI. See, what he wants us to do is not to trust the FBI. We're not supposed to trust the FBI, the CIA. We ain't supposed to trust the news, network news. We ain't supposed to trust local news. We're not supposed to trust nothing but Donald Trump, the great leader. That's why I say it's bullshit. I wasn't interested in seeing it, and it doesn't mean anything. A man sitting up there, if I take something and just read it, that's nothing for me. I'm sure they've all been advising him the same thing. Just don't inject none of you in it. Because whatever part you get in it, even if it's the damn tweet, is going to be the part that's fucked up. So that don't mean anything. State of the Union. Other than that, it's good that the country is doing well, apparently. That started with Barack Obama. Didn't start with him. Hell, when he left office, the economy was already rolling. But Barack Obama was a thinking, intelligent man. This dude, let me try to be articulate. What else do I want to say about Donald Trump? Now you got Miss Stormy Weather. She's talking frontwards and backwards about this document they didn't present it. See, when you have a lot of lawyers around and people, we're not even being exposed to him. What he does, he goes and tweet and give us a little glimpse of what he really thinks. This is why Twitter is working, and I have, because we know what a lunatic this man really is, what a crazy person this dude is, and what a liar he is, and how dishonest a person he is, and how greedy a person he is. We know all that from his Twitter feeds, right? Because everything else that comes out of the White House has been washed through 3 and 4 attorneys. Everybody in the White House got a lawyer. So we don't even talk to people. We just talk to lawyers who craft what they're going to say. So they all craft what this Donald Trump State of the Union. I'm glad we're not in recession anymore. That's great. But I ain't giving nothing to Donald Trump for that. Only thing, he might affect the economy a little more because of this tax break thing. But I still don't see how that's going to bring industry back to the United States because he cut their taxes. Because he cut their taxes, I don't see how that's going to make a person who in the United States is going to demand $25 to $30 an hour to work on these jobs in these factories. $25, $30 an hour, they can go overseas and get it done for $3 to $5 an hour. Now you figure it out. All right, so now we go back to this Russia investigation, and he is right out in front of our face talking about firing Rosenstein now. Why? Because Rosenstein is the one he will not fire Mueller. If they brought somebody else in, they could fire Mueller. They're going to find a reason. He has no qualms about doing this right in our face, and it's insulting. It's insulting. Me listening to Donald Trump and that damn thing last night, that's like you telling your 13-year-old daughter, go and talk to a pimp. I want to hear what he has to say. No, you don't want to hear shit what he has to say, because we already know what he is. You understand that? Let me say it again, because I think it was kind of profound. A young girl has got no reason to talk to a pimp, period. Period. They ain't got nothing to say. You already know what he's going to say. You already know where it's going. So he don't have a message for me. Trump. All right.